Hey everybody, Max here for IGN Access. We are at E3 2019, not on the show floor. The show floor is the big, loud, exciting, colorful part full of all sorts of bells and whistles and fun stuff. We're actually in the hallways where they have meeting rooms. Now, meeting rooms are normally pretty boring. They're for businessmen and, scruffy journalists like myself. However, CD Projekt Red has decided to get a little bit crazy with theirs. Let's go take a look. So most meeting rooms are just meeting rooms at E3, but this is Totentanz, the bar. This is apparently an actual bar in the game in Cyberpunk, and the entire inside here is basically decked out like a Cyberpunk dive bar, and I am extremely here for it. There's all sorts of little details and Easter eggs. CD Projekt Red, in addition to having all sorts of people fixated on all sorts of details, have entire teams of graphic designers creating basically fake advertisements to exist in this universe. For instance, here we go. This, I believe, is an ad for an adult film. What could possibly go wrong? The whole thing of body modification is a big part of cyberpunk culture, and it's kind of funny to sort of see the different ways these things are, interpreted. We also, Keanu Reeves come out on stage. He is playing Johnny Silverhand, who is a key player in the game. I don't want to give too much away about him. You can probably find out more if you want. But over here, here's one of his records. The wonderful thing about cyberpunk is that it's sort of rooted in like a 1980s futuristic aesthetic, and Johnny Silverhand, I believe, has been dead for 50 years in the game, so his stuff's out on vinyl, and here's his guitar, and here's his bottle of tequila, I guess. I love this stuff. This attention to detail is really what kind of is making Cyberpunk worthy of all the conversation that's being had. And there's a couple things in here that are actually speaking to stuff we saw in the demo, so let's go take a look at those. Here we see a tag for the Voodoo Boys. They are a group of Haitian netrunners, and they clearly have lots of, cool sort of voodoo-looking tags and stuff. And then there's a rival gang, which is the Animals, and their whole deal is they are all hooked on juicing. They're all big steroid users, and here we see they also have a couple of Vs right here. They're, you can be whoever you want in Cyberpunk, but this is sort of the standard character model they've been going for with the game, as you might have guessed from all the posters and billboards and box art and all that. I love that we've got the male and female varieties here. This is, of course, the cool jacket. You can get the cool jacket in the game. It's for Street Samurai, and of course, cool is a major component of being a cyberpunk, because if you look like a dork on the streets, you're gonna get jacked. So in the same way CD Projekt Red can't help but inject every little tiny possible detail into their games, they feel the need to do the exact same thing with their E3 meeting room. They could have settled for just a nice desk and some chairs, but no, they made a futuristic dive bar right here at E3. Unfortunately, we have to wait until April 16th to play CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077. I'm dying to check it out, but we'll have plenty more coverage on IGN, so don't go anywhere.